2025 NCAA Tournament Live, March Madness Bracket News, Analysis, Selection Sunday Updates, Schedule, and Snubs. So, what can we make of the men's committee selections? Here were some takeaways from Yahoo Sports analyst Jeff Eisenberg. It was clear by Sunday morning that Auburn, Duke, Houston and Florida had each separated themselves in the race for number 1 seeds. Credit the committee for not messing that up and for getting that in the right order. The same goes for the SEC getting 14 bids. You'll probably hear some complaints about it, but the truth is the SEC earned that respect. Where the selection committee stumbled a bit, selecting North Carolina over more deserving teams like West Virginia. The Tar Heels snared the final at-large spot in the field despite going 1-12 in Quadrant 1 games and only defeating one at-large caliber NCAA tournament team. Also wrong, the committee claims that conference tournament title games matter, even the ones on Sunday that bump right up to the selection show. That's undoubtedly true when there's a bid thief involved. It's a little more difficult to believe, however, when there is just a potential seed line bump or two at stake. Michigan being slotted in as a number 5 seed while the team it just beat, Wisconsin, was given a number 3 seed, despite comparable resumes, makes the claim seem dubious. On the women's side of the bracket, Ryan Young thinks the selection made at least one mistake. Going into Selection Sunday, it seemed as if South Carolina had the edge for the number 1 overall seed. The reigning national champions were fresh off a blowout win in their conference championship game and looked strong closing out the year. The Gamecocks had won 7 straight, all by double digits, and had clearly put a 29-point home loss to UConn behind them. But the committee opted to go with UCLA instead. And it shouldn't have. The Bruins absolutely earned a number 1 seed in the tournament. That was never in doubt. They went 30-2 and won the Big Ten tournament title with a win over USC. They started the year on a 23-game win streak, too. So the committee gave UCLA the top overall seed for the first time in program history. The biggest reason for that, they said on ESPN, was twofold. First, UCLA beat South Carolina by 15 points in November. While a head-to-head matchup usually does the trick, that was months ago. The second was South Carolina losing by nearly 30 points to UConn at home. UCLA didn't have a loss that bad.